From South London to the Stretford End, the home of unapologetic Man United talk. Welcome back to Peckham Reds. Yay! I'm Len, and we are Peckham Reds. So yeah, as you can see, it's me by myself today. Nate's still stuck in Grimsby. He's fighting the fans still. He's pissed off, angry. He don't care about the win against Burnley. So yeah, it's just me today. But yeah, let's get into it. So obviously you don't know. I know bare people wanted my opinion on that match.
Which match?
The Grimsby match, the Grimsby loss. So where do I start, man? You've already seen the reviews. We got played off the park in the first half. It was horrible. The 1-0 was bad enough. Dallo should have been covering the back post. When that cross came in, it's like we didn't know what we were doing against a League Two side. Like, you lot, please understand what's going on. There's the Premier League, which we're trying to win. It's not happening. Actually, no, it could happen. I don't know. We just won our first game. Championship, League One. This is a League Two side. And when I last checked, they were about 7th. They're even top. And it's like, what's going on? So, yeah, we clawed it back to 2-2. But even like Amorim, like last week against Fulham, I said this is the first match where I've looked at it and thought, you know what? You might have to be under scrutiny now. And I might be late, but I'm there eventually, innit? But the Grimsby match was just, I don't even have the words for it. It was scary. And like, De Ligt making channel runs. Like, why is De Ligt the person running into the box? Why are we relying on Harry Maguire to score a goal? Why is, I don't know, man. It was stressful. So that was that on Wednesday. Obviously, you lot wanted my whole, we lost, but in a way, it's not happening today. We already know where it was. Like, it was shit. So that's Wednesday. I don't need to talk on that too much. But what happened yesterday now, Saturday, Man United won finally. We won. Carry on laughing now, you idiots. But yeah, so the game yesterday,
Who did you win against?
we beat Burnley. So that was a 3-2 win.
How comes you're playing? Who are these teams?
Burnley are Premier
Grimsby in my life.
Grimsby, you wouldn't hear them because they're not levels, in it. That's why we shouldn't be getting knocked out. We shouldn't even go to penalties against these lot. We went 2-0 down. Actually, you know what? I can speak about the game actually. Nana, like that was your last game. I hope you know, like if you ever watch this, you're done. Like first goal that we conceded, it was a shot that another keeper would have saved. Like David De Gea, our old keeper that we sold for Nana, would save that with his foot. It was a low drive that the player made towards our goal. Nana, with his weak wrist, let it in. But like the better option would to be using your foot to stop it. If it's that low, you can't get down quick. Use your foot. Didn't do that. Second goal, horrible. A cross comes in. And as a keeper, you're supposed to, if you're going to go for the ball, either punch it or collect it, which means you hold it. No one else has the ball but you in that moment, yeah? The cross is coming, he's missed the ball. And then they've gone and scored. And it's like, it's just bad keeping. It's embarrassing. Like, it's stuff that I feel that if you play football, even if you're not a keeper, you would know that you need to get this right. Yeah? So cool, we went 2-0 down because of that. But it wasn't just his fault that we lost. It was just bad. So we Grimsby, teams you ain't heard of, we're getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Bro, it's August and we're already out of a cup. The kids ain't even in school yet. No, deep it. Round 2. We never enter the competition in round 2, but because of how bad we were last season, finishing 15th, we've now entered in round 2. Other Premier League sides, the big ones,
So it's a lower league?
Bro, it's horrible. Because, yeah, we entered where the lower teams come into it. The lower Premier League teams come into it. Okay. So you're not seeing no Liverpool there. You're not seeing no Man City there. You're not seeing Arsenal there until the next round. We could even get to that third round because we got knocked out by who? Grimsby.
Oh, they put him on the map.
Bro, it's horrible. That's why Nathan's still there. Just mad angry with them. So yeah, that's that. And then the Burnley match now. Yeah, like I said, we won, but it wasn't convincing. I'll be honest. So we went 1-0 up. It was an own goal. So like, that's a criticism that is had of Man United this season. The only goals we had conceded up until that point were goals that either came off. Yeah, the last touch was off the opposition player. So the Fulham one, I don't think it was necessarily an own goal, but it came off a Fulham player last. Then our first goal against Burnley was an own goal. So it's like all this attacking options you got, what's going on? But cool. Then it went to 1-1. And that was a stupid goal to concede. I can't remember how it was specifically, but it was a dumb goal to concede. But cool. Straight away, kick off. We go 2-1 up. And Buemo, my guy, new signing. I'm thinking, yeah, like, let's kick on now. And even before they even went 1-1, Ahmad had the chance. There was a counter attack. Like, and this is why I feel like maybe Amorim's not the sole problem. Like, because there was a clear cut chance for us to make it 2-0. And that man missed it horribly. That was an open goal, basically. And he fucked it up. And then Burnley go and score to make it 1-1. Like I said, we went 2-1 up. Good goal. It was just attacking intent straight from kickoff. Get the ball, Dallo gets it on the left, puts it in the box, and Buemo, smart movement. This is why I feel like it's good that we're not keeping on to Højlund, because Højlund doesn't make that movement for that goal. And Buemo was running in, then last second, he stopped his run for the cutback. He got the cutback and he just tapped it in. So it sounds like a simple goal, and it is in theory, but it's only simple if you do the right things to make it simple. Højlund don't do that. So cool, there was that. Then 2-2, another stupid goal. And it's like, bro, is this the same Man United? Bear in mind, yeah, I made an £80 bet that Man United are going to win that game. I would have been so vexed if we did not win that game. Luckily, the last few minutes now, the one dumb defender on their team, like, he held Ahmad as Ahmad was running to the box, so we got a penalty. And Bruno took the penalty and finished it off, so 3-2 win. That's why I say we're back on the map. We got our first 3 points of the season. Can I get a round of applause, please? Yes, yeah. We've got something that we can now use like a springboard to say, you know what? We've got our first win.
Do you think that's good enough? We're up to Grimsby.
Do you know what? A win is the only thing that we could have had, but we had it. If we had not won that game, this would be a different conversation. Not saying that I'm filled with positivity, because it's Burnley at the end of the day, innit? They just recently got promoted.
That's what I'm saying.
So I wouldn't say I'm super confident. However, I feel like what it will do for the morale of the team, especially after a loss to Grimsby. After Grimsby, that's like the world is just like meteors are falling out the sky. Like, do you know what I mean? It feels like the world is ending. However, we're able to bounce back and win. And people are saying it's just Burnley. Yeah, but it's still a win in the Premier League. Premier League games are not easy. If they were, every team would win every game.
Why do you think Onana's getting away with so much?
He's not getting away with anything. I think like that was his last showing, and like even in the penalties now for the penalty shootout against Grimsby, he was going the right direction a lot of the time, but his wrists are just too weak. So like instead of like him saving it and the ball going that way, will go into the goal. And it's like, what's going on with our keeper?
It's like it's a known thing that Onana's not really.
Yeah, but as in, so this is why.
So why do you think they're trying to save him?
I don't think they're trying to save him at this point. I think we're trying to get a goalkeeper deal over. So I feel like we're looking at 2 keepers at the moment, mainly, yeah. One is Emi Martinez from Aston Villa. We're looking at bringing him in, and I like him as a keeper. I don't think he's the best. I think he is prone to some errors as well. But overall, he is a much better keeper than what we have already. I feel like crosses, he'll command his box. I remember when he was even at Arsenal before he went to Aston Villa, and I said, yo, this is better than Bernd Leno, you know? This is better than your first keeper. He commands stuff, he makes good saves, and I feel like he's a World Cup winner as well. So like, let's bring in another winner into our team. I don't think we've actually had winners like that in our team for a long time. When I actually look at it, Bruno's obviously won Euros and Nations League, but apart from him, and Casemiro's won a lot of Champions Leagues, but in terms of like even international football, I only think it's Emi that's actually, well, obviously, and Bruno and Dallo, like, we ain't really got winners in our side like that. So I feel like it'll be good to have someone that knows what it takes, etc. Because, but then again, I say that we had Ronaldo, one of the best footballers in the world. We had Varane at the same time. Nothing happened for us, really. So I don't know. But back to Onana, he's gone. Emi Martinez might be coming, or there's another keeper we're looking at. He's a very young keeper. I can't remember his name, so I'm not going to say it here. But people know who I'm talking about. And we just need a keeper. Like, it's just point blank period.
It seems like that's your main problem.
I feel like, do you know what it is?
The whole team would have more of a chance if your keeper wasn't.
Yeah. Our main problem is, I don't know if that's harsh. It might be true, but it is a big problem nonetheless, isn't it? Yeah. So like we have a midfield problem and we have a goalkeeper problem. And we might have a striker problem because Sesko, I think it's too early to call, but I need to see something from him, and I feel like Grimsby was a perfect opportunity for you to do something, but it didn't happen for some reason. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it was because of the team, maybe it's because of yourself, but he had some minutes yesterday as well. But now I just need him to get a goal. I feel like that goal will give him confidence, and then once he gets that confidence, he'll push on and score because we need it, boy. So yeah, like Grimsby, like yeah, that was one of the toughest. I think that was one of my toughest days as a football fan. Like, no, for real, and it made me grateful that I have Palace.
Oh god.
You know what I mean, like
Nate's not gonna like this one.
Nate's not here to say anything. Nate's in Grimsby, so like yeah, like it was one of the. I feel like Man United fans all over. That would have been. I've argued that was worse than the 7-0 to Liverpool because the 7-0 to Liverpool was bad. However, Liverpool are a strong team. Do you know what I mean? We just got beaten. We got played off the park by a team that people expected to win anyway. 7-0 was bad, but people expected Liverpool to win that game anyway. It's just that the scoreline was bad. But
Shouldn't even bring that up, man.
bro, but I'm bringing that up because I'm comparing the Grimsby game to this. I feel like the Grimsby game was even more embarrassing than that. It was more shameful that we've lost. We've been knocked out to a League Two team. We couldn't even beat, and then we've got our manager having a board with magnets for tactics. Why do we need tactics to beat a League Two team? It should just be you lot play, have fun, win the game. That should be it. Because I know Sir Alex Ferguson ain't bringing out no tactics board. He's just saying bring the game. I mean, win the game. I know there was a time when we lost to Southend in a league game, but we were probably doing well domestically, if I remember anyway. Yeah. This one is not doing well anywhere. We're not doing well anywhere. We're not in no Champions League. There's no excuse. We just lost to a League Two team, so it's bad. But yeah, back to Onana. He's gone last game. Bayern there as well. I don't think he has a future at United either. It's sad to say, but both our keepers are unreliable. In football, you need reliable keepers.
When's the last time United got rid of someone because of lack of performance?
It happens all the time. So like, we got rid of Garnacho. I don't know if it's lack of performance, but it might be / attitude problems. Anthony's going. So Real Betis was supposed to sign him, but that deal's falling through apparently. Sancho was nowhere near the team. That's performance as well. It might be attitude, but performance mainly because he didn't perform well at Man United. So it happens all the time where people come and they go. However, I feel like with keepers are usually their positions are more nailed on if you're decent.
Yeah.
But Onana, after two and a bit seasons, it's clear that this is not working for you.
Because
it's not working for us.
Like back in my day.
Yeah, your day.
Back in my day. Yeah. Like one of the main things that people knew Man United for was their keeper,
Schmeichel, Van der Sar, even Barthez to an extent. He wasn't the best, but he still left his legacy.
I remember him. I remember Peter Schmeichel's though. His son is a keeper, isn't it?
Kasper Schmeichel, yeah, he plays for Celtic right now.
So like that's it at Man United need. They need that.
Yeah, like a keeper. We need a keeper that no one messes with. That's so. And even so, we had David De Gea, our last one. That I feel like that was our last great keeper, and I feel like he did make a lot of mistakes during the end of his tenure at Man United. However, we still could have kept on to him. Even Dean Henderson, who's now gone to Crystal Palace, my other team, to do well. Like, Man United sold him prematurely, and it's like, do you know what I mean? And we brought in Andre Onana, and Andre Onana, he was one of the best keepers in the Champions League, but at the same time, he was prone to his errors. We saw it at Ajax, Inter Milan, but then again, when your defense is sturdy, you don't have to make as many saves. Yeah. So I feel like we're seeing how bad he is as a keeper because of how bad our midfield and defense are at Man United. Does that make sense? Yeah, so you're right. We need a keeper that cements themselves, that we're confident in, and we just don't have that.
Like I said, all of the other people, because I do remember them as well. But I just remember like Peter Schmeichel's was a thing where, like when people were vexed to how he used to save goals.
Yeah,
he used to save goals where you're like, nah, this guy. Between him and Ryan Giggs, like they were every team's
nightmare.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's like I feel like Man United don't have that nightmare player right now either.
No,
do you know what I mean? I feel like
they always have.
Yeah, we've always had a Ryan Giggs, we've always had a Scholes, we've always had a Ronaldo, a Rooney. Like Man United don't have any nightmare players. Like we don't have anyone. Like, do you know what's even crazy? Our last kind of nightmarish player was Rashford, and he's on loan to Barcelona now. Like Rashford. He's on loan to Barcelona right now, for a whole season. So yeah, when you actually think about it, who is Man United's nightmare player? Maybe with our new signings, they might become. But right now, Cunha and Mbeumo, you can't say they're nightmare players because they've only played 3 games, 4 now. Cunha's even injured at the moment, which is even sad. But hopefully, it's not for too long. But
Who scored for you so far?
we scored. So and Buemo scored and Bruno scored a penalty. So
Yeah.
so in terms of like goals that are clear cut that we've scored that are not from a set piece or own goal,
Yeah.
it's only in Buemo really. Lenny Euro's thing was on target, but it was still like the defender made it happen.
Yeah.
We've only scored one in play goal that we created, and it's like, well, aside from the League Cup on Wednesday, and even then, Buemo was one of the ones that scored anyway. So he's one player, and the other person that scored is Harry Maguire. But we can't rely on Harry Maguire. Why are we relying on a defender to score us a goal in 90th minute football? It shouldn't happen. Man United haven't done this in a long time where we've won the game before the 70th minute, for example. That don't happen anymore. We need that to happen because it used to. We only need Fergie time when we need Fergie time. And more time, we only need Fergie time to win. Nowadays, we need Fergie time to draw. Do you know how sad that is? Or sometimes we get to 90th minute and we already know we've lost. That never used to be United, not under Sir Alex Ferguson. You'll have a handful of games like that, but we never used to lose by big margins to the point where it's like, we know we've lost. We never used to go to the League Cup and I've never seen us in second round. Like, this is terrible. Like, it's so bad. And I kind of feel for Amorim, but at the same time, he don't help himself. I feel like the structure now, you're being stubborn. That's one criticism I had of Ten Hag. Stubborn, not trying to change things, etc., etc. Amorim, we need you to show adaptability. Otherwise, your days are numbered. I'm seeing Ten Hag at Bayer Leverkusen, 2 league games in, they're already talking about getting rid of him. Stubbornness don't get you nowhere in football. What gets you in football, place in football, is adaptability and winning games. Man, I'm making jokes about Sean Dyche will do a better job than Amorim for Man United at the moment because he'll just win games, he'll adapt. And as funny as it is, it might be true. That's how bad it is. So it's like, I don't know with my team, man. I just hope that things change. But bro, like, honestly, we've won our first game. Let me be positive. We won our first game. I feel like we've got international break now. So that kind of eases the pressure off the manager and off the players. They can come back into the next game. It will be a difficult game. I think I can't remember who it's against. It might be against, I can't remember exactly who, so don't quote me on it. But we'll be fresher.
You know, it's like for other teams, all these years that have never won cups like Man United, never had the, you know, like what you guys have had.
Prestige. Let's call it prestige, yeah.
Do you know, like, can you imagine how they have felt all these years? Like, you know, like, and the expectation of their team isn't so high. So that I feel like Man United, you know, like for years people used to call Man United glory hunters.
Yeah.
So, you know, the Man United supporters, glory hunters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not from Manchester.
Yeah.
So, like, I think this is a proper trying time for Manchester United fans to see if they're really supporters or glory hunters.
No, I'm a supporter, but obviously my local's Crystal Palace, so let's get that out of the way quickly. Yeah. Even with the Crystal Palace thing, so before Crystal Palace won the FA Cup, you lot knew me to be going Crystal Palace games, etc., etc. I just got lucky that the season that my heart broke me, my side gave me so much joy.
Yeah.
I just got lucky.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like actual supporter, like of course I'm a Man United supporter first and foremost, innit? Like there's no two ways about it. I don't feel like we're just glory hunters. Like people said that, but for instance, me, for people that don't know, my older cousin supported United. And then he switched to Liverpool, but I was already United. So I stayed. So it wasn't a thing of glory hunting. So I feel like, that's been bestowed upon us wrongly. However, you can only say that because we were winning shit. Do you know what I mean?
So if a Man United go out dirty this year, you're going to go fully to Crystal Palace?
No. I'm always Man United. I'll just be a pissed off Man United supporter that gives time to Crystal Palace, man. And I think that's fair. But no,
don't show the girl them this podcast.
Yeah, but as in, I mean, to be fair, I could be in Grimsby like Nate, just arguing and fighting with people. It's good, do you know what I mean? So I feel like, by the way, he's not in Grimsby. Sorry, I've made that joke way too many times. He just couldn't make it today. But like, yeah. So with United, they're always my love, and I feel like things will improve, and we can stop having this conversation about if they don't do well. 'Cause I do believe we'll do well in the future.
I think being a real supporter you're there, ride or die, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, like, I'm here doing a pod, not wanting to do it. I didn't want to talk about Grimsby. I'm having to do it, but do you know what I mean? It's my team, and luckily for me, before this podcast episode was shot, my team won, and people are laughing, saying you're not going to win any games in your first 5 games. Well, look here, we have won.
But
Thank
you
you.
can talk that bossy after Grimsby.
Listen, you're only as good as you lost.
there's the line I know.
You're only as good as you lost, and our last is we won. So yeah, man. But let's forget United for a second, because we've got a big game today, Liverpool Arsenal, in an hour, and I want to talk about how Liverpool are gonna pump Arsenal.
Come on, man.
I feel like
Look what Arsenal been doing already, bro.
no. I feel like
No. You ain't got no space to talk.
Let me talk my talk.
After Grimsby.
Listen. I know you lot got Eze, and I'm happy that you lot got Eze, because he's a brilliant footballer. But today you'll find out, bro. Liverpool will show you. Remember, this is gonna come out.
Don't talk.
Watch. I know, man. I'm saying
humble.
Grimsby, this, Grimsby, that. But when was the last time Arsenal won a trophy?
Be humble, man.
When was the last time Arsenal won a trophy?
You ain't got space to talk them talks after Grimsby.
Bro,
You know
when was the
what I
last
mean?
time Arsenal won a trophy?
I'll just be humble. And
When was the last time Arsenal won a trophy?
the other day,
How long's the other day? 2020?
man.
2020?
Yeah, that's not too long ago.
Exactly. Arsenal fan, deluded. Anyway, Liverpool are gonna pump you lot today. So yeah, I know we've lost to Grimsby, but I had to deflect because yeah, man, I don't want to keep on talking about them for too long. But yeah,
We got to take the loss, man. Take the L, bro.
yeah. And I took the L,
Certain time you got to take the L.
and then we got the W right after. So
It's like losing to a secondary school team.
no, it's not. It's not as bad as not winning a trophy in 5 years. Just putting that out.
Grimsby's like, where, what school is that?
So what school is that?
What about the next game then, though?
Our next game. When is our next game? Let me check that. Sorry, Man United. God.
Man City.
Man City. I mean, we beat them last season, and no one believed we could. So, and we saw, who did they lose to? They lost to Spurs the other day. So it's not like they're unbeatable. Like, we could beat them. What's the Man City score right now? Because they're playing right now. It was 1-0 last time I checked. Haaland scored. Yeah. So next game,
Who are they playing? Someone proper. innit?
Brighton. They're playing Brighton. They're playing a decent team.
Brighton's proper.
Yeah.
Brighton's not Grimsby.
Yeah. So
Secondary school.
It's 1-0 actually.
1-0. Fair enough. So yeah, literally.
But you lot are playing away to City next week.
Yeah, we're playing away to City, but like, we've beaten them last year. We know we can beat them. Even, and do you know what? Another thing as well, against big teams, we turn up more for some weird reason. So I feel like we can get something from it. I'm not too scared. So yeah, man, that's it. But yeah, you lot.
Oh, he looks back down already. Yeah. You lot.
I ain't got nothing else to say left, man. So
Yeah, no, wait, no, man. Where's the Len? Yeah.
Where's the what?
Where's the hopeful Len?
No. I've already said, bro, we're beating Man City, and I feel like what will make me happy this season is winning 5 games in a row. We're on 1 at the moment. If we beat Man City, that's 2, and then hopefully from there, might have to beat a Chelsea as well, which are beatable, and then yeah. So
Yeah, if you don't win next time, I don't want this humble version of you. Yeah, you have to start talking to your team.
yeah, no, of course, but as in, bro, what? I don't want to give abuse to Dallo. I feel like we've given them enough. No.
This is why your team's losing.
No, bro. There's nothing's gonna check them. Hey, listen, we gotta go into the transfer window, so transfer market, get players quickly. New keeper, like I said, probably need a right back. Probably need to even change the way we play. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time saying what I've said week in, week out.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's why the players and the fans need to stop being delusional.
No, I know, but listen, it is what it is, man.
You've lost hope.
I ain't lost hope. I'm just saying, yo.
Where's the Man United top?
No Man United talk today, man. No Man United talk
The
today.
Lakers on, you know.
No Man United talk today.
Lakers, cuz. Let's go
Yeah,
to basketball, cuz. Yeah, forget Crystal Palace. Let's go to America, cuz.
Bro.
Yeah, on his podcast. Every time they've been wearing the shirt religiously. Nah, no Nate, no Man United top.
Yeah.
He's talking
Nah,
about
it's all
Crystal
different.
Palace.
It's all different.
He's got no confidence left. That's why.
No, I'm confident. Don't get wait. Let's get this right. I am confident, but I'm also like, you know what? Let me not talk my shit too much, because every time I've spoken my shit, do you know what I mean? I gotta be realistic, yeah. But at the same time,
Being realistic,
but I'm positive. Don't get twisted. I'm very positive. I'm positive for the next game. No, do you know what it is? International break. So like, there's no point talking about my team winning the next game when I don't even know how we're gonna look in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, whenever it is. There's still a gap, obviously, because we got to play the internationals,
You
innit?
just look like you've given up.
No, I ain't giving up. Come on, don't. Come on, man. You know me, bro. I'm Mr. Man United. I'm Mr. We're gonna win the league. So don't watch that, man. Trust me, all good, man.
You can be like Mr. Lakers and Crystal Palace.
Bro, it is where it is, boy. I'm saying, yo, United win the league. I don't need to say anything more, bro.
United win the league. Now you're going to lose. Now you're fully delusional.
When I'm saying stuff that I really mean, man, are questioning me, bro. That's it, man.
United
But
win what league?
Premier League, watch, bro. We only have
Didn't they just get knocked out?
no, not the Premier. What's he talking about?
by Grimsby.
No. We're winning the league. Winning the league. But yeah, you lot.
No, you lot. No, yeah.
Love, man. That's another episode, man.
Got double teams without Nick.
Yeah.
Pause.
I didn't even hear that. What did he say?
You got double team with that, Nate.
Fucking hell. That's crazy.